What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today, we are commentating from the Sacramento Regional Championships round number 8. We have Landon Kettler. I want to say Kettler, but I know it's not Kettler, but I'm so used to saying John Kettler, and that's what confuses me. Playing against Cole Miski. I think that's how you say the name. It's going to be a really interesting matchup. It's the battle of the basic decks, like big basics. We have Miraidon on the left, and we have a Raging Bolt on the right. So we're going to see how this matchup kind of plays out when we have two big basic decks kind of go against each other. So we have the Miraidon start using the tandem unit. Going to search deck for any two lightning Pokemon to put them on the bench, and we're going to see what's prized, what's not prized. Now, the big thing here that we see with this new Miraidon deck is this new Magneton that can, give him a prize card, but you get the energy accelerator, so that's pretty sick. You also have the new Pikachu EX. You're not attacking with Pikachu, but Pikachu EX has that really cool ability where if it's at full HP and it gets knocked out or is hit by damage, it is going to be knocked out. It doesn't get knocked out. It's 10 HP left, pretty much. So that's pretty cool. And there's the Magneton right there. You can attach up to 3 basic energy cards. Probably just put out to your lightning Pokemon. Any way you like. Your opponent does take a prize card. And we'll immediately see the Pikachu and the Magnemite come down, start setting that up. But you can switch into Pikachu turn 1, make where your opponent needs like a catcher or a prime catcher to get around it. So that's pretty nice. And also, with Pikachu EX, it's a terrestrialized Pokemon, so you can use the Area 0 to have up to 8 bench, and you can have a ton of Pokemon on your bench, and then that's really cool. And we see, we're still using that tandem unit here, going to fill our bench up. And this also makes it where Raikou does a lot more damage now because of Pikachu EX. So, even though the set, didn't get too much to the new, Miraidon, it does give, some new versatility with the, new up to 8 bench spots, which I think we already had Mewtwo EX, but this Pikachu has Water Trick also, remember correctly, and has this bust ability. The Magneton definitely was not around before. But we see a pass on the Cold's turn. Looks like Cold is going to get Earth Vessel, discarding it fighting. Already used the Tail Mask Ogerpon, uses his ability to Tail Dance to draw a card. And what Cole wants to do here, they want to find their Raging Bolt, they want to put energies on it, and they want to take a one-shot here, knock out this Miraidon, and kind of get the party started, right? If Cole could take the knockout first, I think it puts him in a very dominating position, because I think both decks want to go second to get that turn 1 knockout, and that's definitely what these decks kind of strive for, is this turn 1 knockout, doing 200 plus damage. Miraidon's looking for 220 with the Raikou, who knows how much damage it could do. You have the Raging Bolt, which can do 7, 14, 21, up to 350 probably if it wants to, because you have several Tail Mask, the Sada plus energy attachment. There's a lot you could do turn 1. We do see the Iron Bundle coming down, and we see, oh man, this might just be a pass, and this is not good for Cole. So we see the attachment, we see the ability, and we just see a pass. Now, what we could have seen is maybe this Tail Mask retreat to the bench and make it where Landon needs, a way to bring that Ogerpon back to the active spot, and I think that is a kind of a misstep right there that we'll see. We see the Landon put down the Area 0 Underdepths, going to have up to 8 bench Pokemon. They saying, hey, I got the Pikachu, we got the thing going on here. And they pretty much use Miraidon just to see their deck. And we see an Arven coming down with that Lumineon, and Arven's going to find the electric generator. Well, Secret Box, which Secret Box can also find the electric generator. It can find more cards as well. So that's really cool. It kind of reminds me of like an SP kind of thing. And for those who've been playing Pokemon for a long time, it reminds me of kind of like SP Radar. We can SP Radar for Cyrus and Cyrus for SP Radar, and that's kind of what we're seeing. Not really, but whatever. That's what I get the feel is that way. But Secret Box can have to discard 3 cards out of their hands. We see the Raichu, Lightning, and the Charm. Going to discard those 3, but they can find any trainer card, tool card, stadium card. What is? Oh, it's right there. Item, tool, supporter, stadium. So you get to find 4 cards. So we see the Forest Seal Stone, which is number 1. We can find a Electric Generator, which is great. We can find a Skateboard, most likely, for the tool card, I imagine. And stadium card, well, I think, do you play any of the stadium cards outside of Arrow 0? You could just grab it anyway, just to have it back in your hand. You do play probably 4 of those. So We can't grab Forest Stone because we're grabbing the skateboard. It's duh, Josh. But still, you get this Arvin for Secret Box for the other Arvin for next turn, so you have it back in your hand to grab another tool card and another item card. So we're gonna see the skateboard being attached to the Miraidon most likely. And Legendary, come on, we want to find two, just one. We could attach to Raikou, but I don't think Raiku's taking a knockout here. So this Teal Mask might survive 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be able to take a knockout on this Tail Mask. Unless Landon can get energies in the discard pile. So looks like we're going the Miraidon instead. We might just see a pass. Oh, another Legendary. Okay, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there we go. There's the double. He's out. I don't care about the rest of my cards. We're going to get these two, put them Miraidon, and we're going to start taking a knockout. Now the thing about Miraidon is when you swing, it can't attack again, so you have to find a way to get that out of the active spot, via switch, Prime Catcher, and I think that's the big ones that I think of on top of my head that can like switch. Of course, there's like Penny and stuff like that, but that gets rid of the energies. We really don't want to use that kind of effect. But we see Miraidon coming up. And we're going to see a Photon Blaster for 220 damage. Yep, taking a knockout on that Miraidon. And now Cole is just left with just that Iron Bundle. And that's kind of saying it's kind of risky leaving that Teal Mask. Oh my goodness. Cole just not having anything. Oh, that's very unfortunate. Oh, you hate to see it. Hate to see it. No. But we did get to see how Miraidon can, like, all of a sudden do 220 damage out of nowhere, right? And I guess really not out of nowhere. We kind of like, we saw them Miraidons, we saw that kind of thing. We kind of, slowly set up. But being able to double Generator for 3 Lightnings, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Being able to, like, Energy Accelerate 3 out of nowhere is really strong. We've always seen that kind of effect. Now, why has this deck not been good? And I think that really has to deal with Charizard, if I had to take a guess, because Charizard's really not played that much anymore. I mean, is it because like this Pikachu X is like so strong now? I don't know. Is it because Magneton gets the energy accelerate late game, which might takes a knockout? Because the cool thing about Magneton is like late game. If you're you get knocked out, whatever, and you get Iona. If you get Iona knocked out, you're like, I don't have a way to energy accelerate. Well, now you get 3 energies on from the Magneton. So that's actually pretty good. And I think that's pretty much the real reason why we see it doing so well now. We've seen Hisune Heavy Ball. Not going to have any Pokemon in there, but can write down on the little S sketch what cards are in there. Take a little notepad out. I wish we could I wish Pokemon would just let us get rid of prize cards. That's how I really want. If we could change one rule, I wish it would get rid of prize cards. I hate that rule. I just want to get rid of them. Just get rid of them, and then we can fix a bunch of things. Prize this, or my opponent took too long looking at prize cards. Something I don't know. I've always hated the prize card world, but neither here nor there. But Hisune Hitball could look at the prize cards, see what's in there. We see the Miraidon using the tandem unit. No need to price check because we know what cards are in there. So like, I guess we're just debating what cards to grab at this point. Looks like we see another Miraidon and a Pikachu. Miraidon. I mean, I guess either way it doesn't matter, right? You grab Raikou and Miraidon, and then Magnemite. Do you still just grab Miraidon here? I don't see why not. And then you Miraidon for the Pikachu Raichu. I'm not sure. There we go. Yeah, seems good to me. We know there's a Lumineon in hand, and the Lumineon can activate Arvin to find cards. And I think it's what we kind of want to see next turn, right? We want to see the Lumineon for Arvin to find like Generator and all that kind of fun stuff and start the party. Okay, so Lightning to the Raikou. Yeah, we have the Lumineon in hand next turn, which is great because you can Arvin for Secret Box and start the party. We see the Teal Mask using its ability. Trekking Shoes. Okay, Trekking Shoes. They want to keep that Nest Ball. Nest Ball's very interesting here. We see an immediate Pokestop, discarding a Boss's Order. That's pretty much it. Nest Ball is pretty interesting because you can grab Squawk. Oh, you see double. We can either grab Squawk or we can grab Rage Bolt. We might see both now since they have double Nest Ball. I was trying to what if they probably won or something? Ooh, Briar is in this list. Interesting. But Greninja being prized, so a draw supporter being prized. Kind of unfortunate, right? Imagine we'll see Squawk and to see Raging Bolt here. I didn't see a supporter card in Cole's hand from first glance. Oh, no, gonna go for the Teal Mask instead, okay? Teal Mask and Raging Bolt, okay? Maybe there's something there I missed. Because we know the Greninja... I mean, maybe they don't play Squawk. Maybe they don't play Squawk. I'm just assuming they play Squawk. How dare I? Maybe they don't play Squawk, you know? But both players are 6-1, so they're both doing great here. You know, this is definitely what you want to see in round number 8, right? 6-1 is pretty neat. You're already in day 2. You're good to go. But yeah, let's see what Cole does here. Looks like he retreat into the Raging Bolt. They do have a Sada in hand. Stretcher, okay. Stretcher for the Ogerpon to draw a card. There's an Earthen Vessel. So, Earthen Vessel discarding the Pokegear. Can grab Fighting and the Lightning. Okay. But do they have a way to discard those? Or is there another Squawk? Is there another way to get a Squawk in the hand? That'd be my big question. Because, I mean, let's get... I'm just assuming they play Squawk. They might not play Squawk. They might not play Squawk, and I'm just crazy talking. We'll see. We'll see what happens. What does Cole have in their hand? Do we see a Lightning and there's a Burst Roar here? That'd be kind of interesting to see. So we do see Sada's in there. Okay, so we see a Sada. Yeah, but I don't see anything else, really. And I mean, if you Burst Roar here, you discard double Sada. Do you have a Pokegear? So we see a switch into the Teal Mask. And yeah, we're just going to pass and let this Teal Mask just take a hit. Potentially get knocked out, you know. Could be either one. And let's see what Landon does here. Do they have a way to get... I mean, they have the Arven in hand. Oh, they already have Arven, too, so they don't even need a Lumineon. Arven can find Generator. Can find a Skateboard. Can find Generator for a Steel Stone. Can find Secret Box Skateboard. There's a lot of different combinations we can see here. I don't think we'll see Secret Box. It didn't look like he had a lot of stuff that he could discard for first glance, unless I missed something that's... you know, pretty easy to miss sometimes. But yeah, okay, so we see the Forest Seal Stone. But if they grab a Forest Seal Stone here and miss the Skateboard, we might be in trouble. We'll see. So, got the Arven, getting the Forest Seal Stone and the Generator. Because we know they don't play Prime Catcher, so they can't make Prime Catcher around this either. We see the Generator. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, the whiff! Bro, the whiff. Okay, that's not good. So the whiff off the Generator. I mean, I imagine they're playing like 14 plus energies. Usually that's what these Lightning decks are playing. So that's pretty crazy. Oh, there's 3 prized. Whoa, bro. Alright, so we see a Pokestop discarding 2 Lightning. So went from I didn't hit a Lightning to, yeah, let's discard 2 of them. We see Forest Seal Stone here to grab another Generator. Looks like maybe Ultra Ball is what he's eyeballing up. Maybe get thin the hand up with, you know, draw and restart with Mew. Is what we'll see here. Yeah, so you see the Ultra Ball discarding Lumineon and Boss. Oh, no, there's already 2 cards in the hand. So, Lightning and... yeah, Lightning and... What card is that? Is that AP very much? For the Magneton. Okay, so get the Magneton here. So we're going to use Magneton to get 3 energies out, and we can swing with the Miraidon this turn. Ooh, interesting. So you can give up a prize card to take it to take a prize card. If they have 3 in the discard pile. I don't know if they do. Okay, so see Magneton, gonna give a prize card, give 3 energies to the active, and this I'm talking about, like, being able to do this, get the energies out, was pretty sick. And now we get to see a Photon Blaster for the knockout, going down to 4. Alright, on a Cole's turn. Now, can Cole find anything? That is the big question here. We see a Lightning in the hand. Ooh, this Pokestop's got to be big. It's got to find a way to Ultra Ball, maybe an Earthen Vessel, Sada, Switch Card, and Earthen Vessel. Okay, so the Earthen Vessel is key here, because the Earthen Vessel can discard the Lightning, get a Grass Energy, and another Lightning. Then you can go Sada. Do we get double? Okay, get rid of the Fighting, because you already have the Lightning you're going to use. Maybe they find another Raging Bolt to put down the Fighting on. Maybe you could grab double Grass as well too, just in case you draw into another Ogerpon or something. Because you do need 3. You need 4 energies to take a knockout, because you do 70 per each. So you need 4 energies at least. So maybe you could have grabbed another Grass here, and then you could have like maybe double Ogerpon this turn. We'll see if he has that even like option to begin with. But we know there's a Sod in here. You definitely Teal Mask here first. There's another Raging Bolt, so they'll be able to use Raging Bolt, but I don't think they'll be able to get full value out of the Raging Bolt, unfortunately. I think there's only 1 energy in the discard pile. And there's that lightning drawn 3. So there's a grass, raging bolts, and I don't know what the other card was, but there's a raging bolt there. So they do find another. So they got 3 raging bolts they could put down. Let the intention of fighting and discard 4. They can draw 2 off the active, 2 on the bench. And I think it's probably the safe way. And yeah, that's what we see there. Discarding the 4, going down to 3 prize cards because they already. Oh, hello. Yeah, hello. Because Landon did knock out a Magneton. So on the Landon's turn, we see a Nest Ball here. Nest Ball could grab, looks like Pheasantipity, be able to use that ability, draw 3 cards is pretty good. And what they really need here is another generator to like set up this this Miraidon, because I don't think no matter how many cards you put down, you're not taking a knockout on this Rage Bolt, right? Because it does 20 and then 20 for each energy or for each Pokemon, right? And with 8, 9, 10, you're going to do 220. So Cole not benching the other Raging Bolt is actually super smart here and made it where they can't take a knockout. So that's actually pretty cool. So we see the Pheasantipity drawn 3. Okay. I did see some lightning energy in their hand, but do they find another generator? Let's go see a Pokestop. Arvin. Oh my goodness, that is not good. Because we don't have right now. Oh, there's not a full bench. We could go Luminion. We could have Luminion for an Arvin. We could have to guaranteed Secret Box and a tool card if we wanted to, but they went with Pokestop first. So Arvin for just the generator. Oh, Secret Box is priced. We saw it in the prize cards. We know it's priced. We know the Secret Box is priced. So we're just sitting on like, hey, what do we hit with these generators, right? There's a lot of lightnings in his hand. There's a lot of lightnings already discarded. The 3, I know there's 3 the prize cards. We'll just see a retreat pass. We're chilling. But yeah, a lot of lightnings in Landon's hand. But the Pikachu here cannot be knocked out. Straight away. It needs a way. We got to find a way around it or something. Maybe a catcher, maybe a prop catcher, Iron Bundle. Right? These are all things that you could do. We see a Pokestop. I didn't see what it was. I missed it, but there's an Iona in the discard pile, so Iona obviously got discarded. We see another Sada here. Oh, yeah. See, this is where, like, Rage Bolt starts gaining its momentum, right? Every turn, you're just like, yeah, I got another Sada. Yeah, I got another Sada. Let's go, Sada. Let's go places. Now, Cole shouldn't bench another Pokemon. What we really need to see is, okay, there's Iron Bundle, so that's perfect. And we see Landon immediately scoop up saying, hey, you're going to take a prize card here, going down to 1. If I swing again, you're going to be taking a knockout again, and I can't keep up with that. So, a little whiff on Landon's side, and that's kind of, you live by the generators, you die by the generators, and we saw that game, the generators just not in their favor. I don't know, just generators did not hit, what they needed to. I think the big thing there was, multiple generators, there's multiple lightning energies in the prize cards and in the hand. And I think right now they're going to like re-sleeve or something if I remember correctly. So I'm going to fast forward just a little bit. I think like some sleeves got tore or something. I'm not sure. I wasn't there. I don't know. I'm just talking out loud. I don't know what's happening. But, always have backup sleeves when you're playing Pokemon. Make sure, just in case sleeves do tear, you want to be able to replace those said sleeves. And imagine Landon is going to go second here. You want to go second here. Get that turn 1 swing right, keep, putting that pressure turn 1. That's what we want to see when playing this Miraidon deck. And we see a Luminion start versus Rage Bolt, and we see a pass here. Now, this is pretty insane because we see a Luminion start and a Rage Bolt. The big thing here to note is Rage Bolt has 240 HP, which means Miraidon cannot take a knockout. It can't. You have to play, like, double plus, like double way to do plus damage like twice, and I don't think Landon even plays like a way to do extra damage once. Like I don't think they play Zapdos at all. So what our game plan here is to go for Raichu. Raichu, if you have, I think it is 60 for each energy, so you need 5. I think it's 60. Don't quote me on that. It's been a minute since I've seen Raichu. I think it's 60. So I think you need 5 energies to knock out this thing out. So we immediately see Nest Ball. Nest Ball, look, they already brought the Raichu to the top. Going to see the price. Well, I guess realistically they're just checking the price cards, right? Not bringing Raichu to top. But we're going to see Miraidon come down. Right. Oh, we didn't even talk about Latios CX. Latios has that new ability which makes our base Pokemon have free retreat, which is like great. It's fantastic. We see the Miraidon come down. We'll see a Tandem Unit here. Going to search for any 2 lightning Pokemon. Right? So, see the... so, I already had these Air Zero Under Depths. We see Miraidon use the ability, using the Tandem Unit. We see a Miraidon and a Pikachu. We're going to see another Miraidon here, most likely, to find Raichu and Raikou. So, yep. There's the Raichu, and there's Raikou. Because we already have Air Zero Under Depths, so you can have up to 8 bench. We see, looks like we got a Magneton here, got Nest Ball. Nest Ball could find Squawk if they want to, or Mew. That's their 2 options. I don't know what's in their hand, so I don't know which one is better. But you already have 5, so give up to 8, so you can put Squawk, Magnemite, and Luminion. I think that's the best prizes you could have, right? Our best field. We see the Arven. Okay, so Arven's going to be able to find a Secret Box and a 4 Seal Stone is what I would probably grab here. Because in 4, the Secret Box can find the way to retreat. Oh, well, did they have 3 cards in hand? Yeah, they had to have 3 cards in hand. Yeah, they would have enough to do that. So we see the Secret Box and 4 Seal Stone. But I think if he doesn't grab 4 Seal Stone, then it's prized, unfortunately. So Rescue Board, okay. So it must be prized if he's not immediately grabbing that. We see the Secret Box turning into Ultra Ball, discarding on Lightning, and discarding... I like discarding the Lightning if you're going to Nest Ball first to grab Pheasantipity to thin that deck. So we're going to discard these. We're still banking on a lot, though. We need multiple... Okay, so they do have the 4 Seal Stones. I guess either way it doesn't matter because you're going to find it anyway. So Generator, 4 Seal Stone, Arven. The reason why they're debating if they grab the Arven or not is because if you take it out, it's 1 less card you have to draw into. But if you whiff, that's 1 less Arven in your deck. So that's kind of like tomato right now. Is what we see here happening. Yeah. So let's see what else do they have another supporter card in the discard? Yeah. So they do go to Arven. They're saying, hey, I'm going for this way. We're going to try to take a knockout here because that Arven can't be played because they've already played us on Arven. We see a Nest Ball. Mostly grabbing Pheasantipity or Mew here. We see the Mew being drawn down. Okay. And then we're going to see Magnemite come down. And I think I said Pheasantipity earlier, but I forgot about Mew. It's in the deck. So Mew is definitely the correct, 100% the correct play. I just forgot about Mew. That is in the deck. We see probably the 4 Seal Stone going onto the Raikou. And then we're going to see the Skateboard going to the active. So we see the Legendary here for 5. So we get the 1. Now this Lightning can go anywhere. It doesn't have to commit to the Raichu because Raichu discards from anywhere, and it is 60 times. So you need 5 energies here to take a knockout. So you don't want to commit all the energies to Raichu if you're not going to be able to take like back-to-back knockouts. I think you would commit to Miraidon. From my understanding, maybe Miraidon or Raikou. Probably maybe a Raikou. Oh, so they are going to put on the Raichu. Okay, interesting. Like I said, it really doesn't matter. You're just like definitely like you're definitely showing that you're going for the Raichu play 100% now. We see the Skateboard on the active. We see the Magnemite come down, and we're gonna see the Mew for 1, and then we're gonna see a Squawk here. Discard the hand, drawing 6 new cards. So 2, 3, 4, 5. So a lot of lightnings have hit the hand, right? Actually, you only need 4. You need 4 energies. 6, 12, 18, 24. So, and what we're going to see here is an Ultra Ball discarding a card, grabbing Magneton, saying, hey, I could use this next turn, right? We're going to use that next turn. We're going to see 4 Seal Stone for the Generator. And now, I remember the casters were talking about this. They were talking about why he didn't grab why not use the 4 Seal Stone first to grab the Generator out of the deck so you have less cards in the deck. But in reality, you want to keep the Generator in your deck so you have an opportunity to draw into the Generator, and then you can force Seal Stone for another Generator. So, because if you take 1 out of your deck, that's 1 less you're going to hit. And yes, I know you can draw on the Lightnings, but I think be able to have 2 copies of Generators in your deck, be able to use that, is fantastic. Especially if you only need 3 more energies. You just need attachment, and then your Generator needs to hit 2, and you can take a knockout this turn. And this is a very long talk about turn, but I think it's really showcasing the sequencing of this turn, right? So we see Ultra Ball grabbing the Magneton, and we see a 4 Seal Stone grabbing the Electric Generator. So unfortunately, he did not draw the Generator earlier off the Squawk. So now we're going to see another generator here, and this has to find 2 energies. If this finds 2 energies, they can go on the Raichu, attach, Raichu takes a knockout. So let's see what happens. And then we see the flip over too, and which is pretty funny to me, showcasing, you know, am I going to hit it, not going to hit it, right? So we see 1, 2, and there we go. So now we shuffle up the Iron Hands, and we retreat and take a knockout with the Raichu. And there we go. Turn 1 Raichu doing 240 damage, knocking out that Raging Bolt. It's pretty unfortunate that Cole was not, you know, able to find cards. But let's see, hypothetically speaking, if Cole had another Pokemon down, right? If Cole put another Pokemon down, right? What we could have seen is, you know, Raichu takes a knockout, right? And then now Landon has the Magneton for next turn to get 3 more energies out in play, which could guarantee another, you know, 180 damage plus an attachment, which is 240 damage. He could take a knockout on another Raging Bolt. He could also go for, you know, put the 3 energies on a Miraidon, boss up a Teal Mask or something. That could be a thing that we could do too. So even though, you know, it was kind of unlucky that Cole didn't have any Pokemon, I think Landon was so, like, drastically ahead by committing the Magnemite and having a Magneton next turn. Cole would, like, best play would be to knock out the Magnemite, but even then, like, you're taking 1 price card, and then I gotta knock out all these other EX Pokemon. Then Landon could have maybe, you know, find another generator or something, maybe, like, powered up a Raikou, swung into the Raging Bolt, and took another knockout, and like, 2-shot it, going out of 2, and then, like, pick up a Raging Bolt, knock out the Falling Turn or something like that. Or knock on a Teal Mask to Falling Turn. So even though, like, Cole, you know, did draw bad, right? I think it was great sequencing that we saw from the Miraidon player, and I think that's something we need to talk about more, is, like, sequencing and the order of operations stuff, and how to, like, you know, make sure you break down stuff correctly. Because, like, drawing the Mew, you know, hitting Arvin for a Secret Box, and then your deck with Secret Box. And yes, there is some, like, validation of saying, hey, you know, maybe keep the Arvin deck just in case you whiff the knockout. But I think the odds of, like, hitting the knockout was so drastically high that I think that's why he went for that. So yeah, pretty cool. I like this deck a lot. It's really fun. It's you know, it is like classic Miraidon, but with Secret Box, you'd be able to, like, you know, Arvin for Secret Box and then Secret Box for Arvin to, like, keep the chain going. It's pretty sick. I liked it a lot. Like I said, it reminds me of, like, the SP days. Be able to, like, Sires for SP stuff, you know, and keep the chain loop going. It's pretty cool. So yeah, there we go. Unfortunately, like, these games were very bad to watch, but I think it does, like, this game 3, I think I just more so wanted to, like, showcase and talk about this Miraidon deck just a little bit. I'm sure, like, all the other YouTubers are going to talk about it, like, oh, best deck from Sacramento, Miraidon's best deck again, But, like, I just really want to showcase it and show this you know, this matchup off. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. See you tomorrow, and have a great day. Alrighty, bye.